Hey there guys, Band Knights here, and welcome back to the top 5 plays of the week. Congratulations again to last week's #1 play by Matt Evan, and thank you for all of those who have submitted their clips to this week's top 5. This series is very time consuming to do with the editing and selecting the clips and rendering and everything. So if you appreciate this series, please drop a like because it really helps. Maybe subscribe too, and yeah. But anyways, let's get started with this week's top 5. Coming in at number 5, we have a short little 1v3 by a guy named Wrecked New Zealander here at MA and Reborn. He starts to sneak up on these two with the PPSH. He sprays down 2 of them really quickly, as you see there, with a third one right here. He takes a lot of shots on him, but the guy is not dead yet. So the guy starts to try to run around to flank him, but New Zealander eventually gets his shots, landing them, winning him a nice 1v3. So way to go, Wrecked New Zealander. Coming in at number 4, we have Kilobyte with a 1v4 at Factory. As you see here, he starts off in this warehouse. One guy right here with an LMG runs out and he guns the guy down with his Tech 9. Quickly runs back because there's another one, blood bags, and then takes out a second one right there who has an OTS, and he quickly grabs this guy's OTS, runs outside and spots this guy who looks like a freshie but has an LMG as well. He eventually guns this guy down, but this guy right here gets him to about red health, so he gets back into blood bag, eventually flanking around, taking out the 4th teammate, winning him a nice 1v4. So way to go, Kilobyte. And coming in at number 3, we have Phantom Nerve with a nice 1v4 also here in Vernal. Though he starts to spray one guy down right here, but he doesn't kill him, and then another one flanks right here and he takes him out with his G18. He gets down to about yellow health, and I don't know why, but he doesn't decide to blood bag him because the one guy is still right here behind this barrier. He eventually guns this second guy down, blood bags, and runs into the military tent because there's 2 more. One of them flanks to the right of him. He guns this guy down even though this guy is really laggy, but eventually takes him out with this guy in the Jeep that jumps out, tries to spray him with the PPSH, but Phantom Nerve takes him out, winning him in that nice 1v4. So way to go, Phantom Nerve. And coming in at number 2, we have Alexia, I think that's how you say your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but he spots about 4 people on the mountain right here, and he gets in his 1v4 here in America. 2 of them start running around to the back of this building right here. He painkillers and he rushes up to take out one right here with another one behind the building, so he gets back to combine his mags so he doesn't have to reload, and then he shoots this guy down, getting to about heartbeat. He starts to blood bag with 2 more remaining. One flanks again to the behind this building, gets him down to heartbeat again, but he takes him out and gets another blood bag and some ammo in there with 1 more guy remaining. Eventually the other guy flanks, but he takes him out, winning him a nice 1v4. So way to go, Alexia. And coming in at number 1 for this week's top 5, we have Hero1718 with a nice 1v7 in the small town next to Fort Ruins. He starts to get sniped from behind, and you see a bullet mark goes down, and then he gets hit. One guy flanks to the right here, and he takes him out with his Tech 9. With 2 more coming to the left, he takes out his second one, and then the third with his PP19. He's still getting sniped from behind, but he doesn't know it at the time, so quickly runs into this building though to grab a quick blood bag. He eventually turns around to find the guy who was sniping him, and he guns this guy down, already about 4 kills. As you see here, the 5th guy starting to flank to the right, and he gets ready. He starts to try to shoot this guy. This guy gets him to about red. He gets back just in time to take another blood bag, and then he runs back out to finish this guy off with his 5th kill with about 2 more remaining, one flanking right here. He starts to spray him with this Tech 9, but this guy gets him pretty low and he doesn't have as much ammo, so eventually jukes him out, gets some gear to take out this 6th one right there. He's really lucky right there. And then finally the 7th one flanks behind this brown building, and he takes him out, winning him a nice 1v7. So way to go, Hero, and thank you for everyone who submitted their top 5 plays. If you didn't get into this week's, you can also submit one for next week's at masterb2856@gmail.com. And if you appreciate this series, please drop a like again and maybe subscribe. But thank you to all of those who have submitted their clips for this week's, and I'll see you guys in the next week's top 5. So goodbye.